Hey guys, how are we all? Welcome to My Way Tarot. This is going to be a love reading for the sign of Aquarius for October 2021. This can resonate with your sun, moon, rising or Venus sign, okay? So I could be reading for yourself or for your love interest, so please kind of take what you feel fits and leave the rest. So please use your own discernment. In relation to the reading, if it resonates, then that's awesome. If it doesn't resonate, then it's simply not your message, but there could be parts of the message that do resonate, or does resonate as it were. Just so you guys know, if you are interested in shorter love readings, I have got a TikTok account available. It's called My Way Tarot 444. There aren't any dashes or underscores or anything like that in the title. And I'm also using the same profile picture that I have for this channel as for my account on TikTok as well, so that you guys can check us out there if you're interested. Just as a PSA, there are people out there trying to impersonate me and my account, etc. I feel like majority of them are private accounts, but just in case they try to contact you in any way, or someone pretending to be me asking if you would like a private reading, etc. via WhatsApp or what have you, please do not get scammed in losing any of your money, because that is absolutely not me reaching out to you guys to ask if you would like personal readings. I'm currently not available for personals as of right now. There will eventually be a point where I'm thinking of doing live streams on TikTok, probably later on this month. I'm still kind of debating it, but at least then if you do go onto TikTok and you see us over there and you join us, then you will know that it's definitely me, okay, rather than someone else pretending to be me, okay? So obviously you guys can leave a timestamp on the video if you're not interested in listening to the introduction, but I thought I had to kind of let you guys know, okay? So let's get into the reading. What do we have for Aquarius, please, for October 2021? Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. Oh, sorry for the poor shuffling, guys. What have we got for Aquarius? What have we got? Ooh, Nine of Cups. Wow, this is beautiful. What else? Eight of Swords in reverse. The World in reverse. Oh, the Devil. And bear with us. Six of Swords. This is promising. Let's have one more. Okay, look at that. Ace of Swords in reverse. Seven of Wands, bottom of the deck. Page of Pentacles in reverse, Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so you could be dealing with a Capricorn. You have it in your chart. Any of the fixed signs. So we have Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio and Taurus energy. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius here, obviously with the Swords energy, with the air energy for the Eight of Swords in reverse, Six of Swords and the Ace of Swords. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, so any water sign here with the Nine of Cups, or a fire sign with the Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We also got Earth here as well, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn later on in the deck, okay? So obviously pretty much all signs are here, but predominantly we have on the table, okay guys? So I'm getting that either you or someone that you're dealing with, or your person who they're dealing with, etc., however this best resonates, are trying to move on from a toxic situation of sorts, a difficult situation, relationship of sorts. And potentially someone may have felt trapped in a cycle with this person. Potentially could be a third party, doesn't necessarily have to be. They felt trapped in a situation or up in their head for a very long time, and they were unsure about, you know, what they were doing. They were just stuck in something, and it just felt like a lot of negativity kind of surrounding them, and predominantly someone wants to kind of leave that, and they feel like they've been in this kind of self-imposed prison, like in their mind for the longest of time. And they're just getting to themselves, they've probably felt like they wanted to be saved by someone, and they're realizing that no one else is coming for them and that they have to save themselves. And first of all, they have to get out of their own mindset from the negativity and turn it round, so that if they want to move on to calmer waters, if they want to leave whatever they want to leave, mentally and emotionally, then they have to change their mindset. And predominantly there may have been a lot of trickiness to do with a relationship of sorts, maybe even lies and getting deceit, etc. And someone is just deciding that they've had enough, like I'm getting enough is enough. And potentially either you or your person have been trying to stand their ground for quite some time in a particular situation, and potentially they may have felt like they had other people around them who were incredibly judgmental, and kind of they're having to put their guards up to kind of protect what is theirs, I'm getting. And what I'm also feeling is that if there has been a relationship like between you and your person, or if it's not like come into fruition as of yet, like they've had to defend themselves to protect you in one way or another against other people who may not necessarily have understood what it is that they were trying to do, what it is that they were trying to achieve with the relationship between the two of you. And potentially there may have been other people trying to control them, and your person may have just not necessarily been in a position to be able to have come forward towards you to bring a commitment of sorts, because they could have been dealing with a third party situation. Now, I did say that earlier, that potentially there could be a third party, so just take what resonates and kind of leave the rest. But what I'm getting is that potentially either you or your person may have been dealing with someone who is incredibly jealous, maybe of your connection, and they have just been trying to kind of like fight the third party, I'm getting. They've been trying to kind of stand up for themselves and what it is that they want, and not be, I'm getting like being gaslighted. So potentially they may have felt like that someone kind of had them under their thumb for quite some time, and potentially weren't very giving in a situation or a relationship, and tried to control them. And they may have accepted a bad relationship for quite some time, and they just felt like they were stuck in something and not able to kind of get out of it. And potentially they may have been fearful of feeling like they had no way out of a relationship of sorts, and that they were stuck in it forever. But what I'm getting is this person is having this kind of epiphany, this realization that they can get themselves out of it. And not can they only get themselves out of it, they can choose to leave it whenever they want, because the door is available, and they've just had the door as being hidden. It's like, you know, it's kind of secret, as it were. And potentially they've had to go through certain things in their life and had the realization that they don't have to be trapped. The door doesn't have to be hidden. They don't have to feel like they're being chained up, as it were, and they don't have to be restricted. And they're getting this clarity about this, and they're releasing themselves eventually from an unhealthy relationship that they have been in, and trying to not be so fearful about moving on, about leaving something, so that they can go after their own wish fulfillment. Okay. And what I'm also getting is potentially they may have been in a relationship with someone that kind of brought out the worst in them, I'm getting, and potentially tried to tempt them by staying in a kind of lower vibe, I'm getting, like potentially overindulging with alcohol, with food, with drugs, etc., like kind of whispering sweet nothings in their ear, saying, you know, it's nicer here, why don't you stay here, everything's great, you know, you get to do what you want when you want, you can be comfortable, you don't have to leave. And this in turn was trying to tempt the person to stay, but then they're realizing that the noose around their neck was still there, and or that it was even there in the first place. Potentially they may have not even realized that it was there, and now they've had this clarity that they don't have to be stuck in this particular crossroads in their life, and that they can move on. And I'm getting that really strongly, because we have the Six of Swords, we have the Ace of Swords, which you add that together as 7, And then you've got the 8 here, so there's been some sort of like the truth eventually is coming to light, that they don't have to be stuck in something, and most likely they were feeling trapped in another situation and they felt like they've been struggling to move on, like out of something. They may have felt like they were blocked, like they've been wanting to move on but they felt blocked. And potentially they could have been easily deceived and lied to here with the Ace of Swords. It's like, that's the thing as well with the devil energy. Like, you know, the devil here is like sitting there and keeping the doors secret, like keeping everything in the dark. There's no illumination as of what's going on in a particular situation. Yeah, look at that. And then the Lovers, I broke up the deck. They're keeping things hidden, that everything seems to be working out, but it's not. And it's questioning, why am I working on a relationship of sorts that doesn't seem to obviously be working here? And how were we drawn into becoming into a relationship in the first place? And having this realization that once a relationship that may have been fruitful, that may have been, you know, working really well at one point, turns out that it's more of a darker side of a relationship than the lighter side, and that there's trust that's being gone, or loyalty from the relationship, and it's not working out anymore, and things have been very unbalanced, and potentially there could have been even infidelity in a relationship. Doesn't necessarily have to be, but what I'm getting is that there may have been a lot of tension in the relationship, like secrets being kept from one another, potentially financially, but it doesn't necessarily have to be. But what I feel the need to do is I'm going to clarify the World in reverse and also the Devil, so you guys get some extra clarity about what this kind of all means. But I feel like whatever has been going on here, there's been a lot of arguments. I'm getting bitterness, and potentially there's been no communication on a situation. Like someone hasn't been openly communicating about what's been going on in their life. What's happening? First of all, why is the Devil here upright? The Tower, oh my gosh, wow. The Devil, 15, 16, so there's progression of moving on through the cycle to eventually get to the World, because something hasn't completed as of yet, but this is, you wouldn't wish this on your own kind of worst enemy. Somebody feels very empty, very lonely. They've had the realization, potentially they've been living a lie by being in another situation. Yeah, and that they need to get themselves out of it here with the Five of Cups in reverse. They need to heal from it. Heal these old wounds. I'm getting very strong like ego issues. Why is the Devil here? Yeah, somebody's definitely been stuck in their ego. Yeah, look at that with the crossroads, with the Two of Swords. I was saying that earlier. And so with that Two of Swords, we saw that man or that woman who was sitting down. I feel like it was a woman, but it doesn't necessarily matter. They had the blindfold on and they had their arms crossed. So someone's definitely been trying to make sure that something's not being seen, but it will eventually be seen. Maybe even a karmic partner of a long-term situation with the Devil in reverse. And the Devil upright, but then the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So someone's trying to potentially get free from a relationship, a long-term relationship that they had with a partner. It could be a Capricorn or an Earth sign, but there's been a major letdown to do with this relationship or situationship with the Ace of Cups in reverse. Unrequited love, feeling insecure. Someone realising that they've had a change of heart. They're having the epiphany that they've had the change of heart, that something's not necessarily working out anymore. And then it was false love I'm getting. Wow. Fall in reverse. Confusing lust with love. Wow. Someone's had a hidden agenda. Someone had a hidden agenda, and something that was built on a rocky foundation is going to be is going to be broken. And someone who's been taken advantage of, yeah, someone's going to move on from that eventually, but they've realised they've been taken advantage of, and someone's had the hidden agenda. What can we get for the devil? For Aquarius. Yeah, there's been no movement here with the 8 of Wands in reverse. Lots of hesitation. King of Wands upright. Someone's trying to overcome particular difficulties and challenges that they may have been through. Maybe they're trying to gain their independence to be able to move on forward out of something. I'll take one more for the 8, one more for this here. Everything's just been up in the air. The rosy glow has been worn off. I'm getting. What's going on with the devil for Aquarius? What seemed to be like pleasurable at one point is now completely flipped and turned around. Why is the devil here? There's too many. Is there anything else you want to tell us for that? For Aquarius? 5 of Cups in reverse. Someone's definitely going to be able to move on. They're needing to close out something. Potentially they've been emotionally unavailable because they've been dealing in another situation, holding on to their pain, but they won't do that anymore because eventually they're going to move on emotionally and physically from this situation here with the 8 of Cups and letting go of the burdens. How beautiful is that here? Because it's been keeping them in balance, and potentially they may have to retreat after a relationship may have failed because there was no growth, and there could have been a lot of power play, maybe even egos I'm getting involved. Could be a karmic partner in the mix here with the Queen of Wands in reverse, and we did see the Queen of Pentacles in reverse as well, so there could be multiple karmic partners in, like, kind of in the mix potentially. I want to know about this, but they're being let go of here with the 4 of Pentacles in reverse, and the confusion is going to be lifted. Like there's something that's going to come to light here. Okay, so what's this world about in reverse? Ooh. Yeah, someone's not been able to move on. They feel like they've been stuck in a cycle. They feel blocked. They want to move on confidently and passionately, but they're in a relationship that's not necessarily working, and most likely a karmic relationship. And we got that. We saw the Lovers earlier upright, and then I had this feeling that it's not been working out, and so something, yeah. But something is coming to light here with the Sun, and I feel like, I wasn't sure if that was upright or reverse, but it's been very depressing, and the light is going to be shone on that situation, and they're going to eventually be able to move on from it. What else for the world in reverse? But emotional needs have not been fulfilled in this other situation whatsoever. I feel like any loyalty has gone. Someone else trying to gather the confidence to move on from it. Why is the world here in reverse? Sorry. Right, there we go. Yeah, 4 of Wands, Judgment. Yeah, someone's getting the wake-up call that they want stability in their life, that they want to move on from that, and they can't do that as of right now. Could be dealing with a divine counterpart, a twin flame, because we have the 4 of Wands. Yeah, there's been a third-party situation with the 3 of Cups in reverse, and someone's seeing the light. Someone's closing out an unhappy cycle here with the 7 of Cups in reverse, and they're wanting to move on forward out of that. They're wanting to move on forward out of that, for definite here. Okay, so let's just see if we can get some extra cards here on the table for the Island Time Wellness Love Oracles and see what we got kind of going on. Obviously, just please take what resonates and kind of leave the rest. But I feel like this person, whoever this resonates for, is needing closure, and they will eventually be getting the closure because they will be able to move on forward. But I feel like someone's not able to kind of speak up as of right now. They're not able to kind of express their feelings, and they may have had the realization that they made the wrong decision by being in another situation, but they don't have to be trapped in it anymore. They can move on from it with the Six of Swords, but they need to heal themselves. I'm getting, look at that. Once they do heal themselves and move on, there's going to be abundance with Heart and the Key. Keep a positive mindset, manifest exactly what you want, gratitude and bliss, welcoming love, meeting the one, opening your heart and getting together and perfect. So yeah, there's eventually, when something's being moved on, they're going to be able to come forward towards you, or however this resonates. Shocking news, sudden change, epiphany, upheaval, transformation. And we got the lightning here with the Tower card, so something's definitely been coming through. There could even be a union, and look, we have wedding rings, soul connection, eternal love, everlasting promise. So someone's maybe finishing off, closing out a cycle to be able to have a union with their person. They've been in separation, they've been heartbroken, feeling loss and grieving by being in another situation, and they want to be able to move on from that. What else for Aquarius? Coffin. Endings bring new beginnings, growth, change, liberation, transition. Well, we know that's what's happening. And then look, butterfly, relationship evolving to the next phase, healing the inner child. So someone may be having to face their kind of inner childhood wounds as of right now, and they may have been very shocked that they've gone through what they've gone through, and it's all kind of added up, and they've needed to learn to gain the stability back in themselves, in their life. Palm tree, stability, oh my god. Security, permanence, growth, endurance, flexibility. Yeah, someone's trying to regain themselves and their stability so they can ascend, and they're going to eventually ascend by preparing for union. And we got that union earlier when we saw wedding rings. Someone's been able to transcend the obstacles to move on from it. Okay, wow. So what else can we get here with the romance angels for Aquarius? You know, things may not necessarily be moving forward in the way that either you or your person wants to as of right now. It's like not moving at the speed that you would like. But then eventually it's like kind of all happening in divine timing, as it were. Like the Tower, you can't control when the Tower comes in. The Tower comes in when it needs to come in, when it needs to shake things up. So what's happening here for Aquarius, please? Getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves, your bond deepens. Passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. So yeah, they need to, you guys will be able to meet up and kind of open your hearts to each other and get together. But as of right now, things are not necessarily working out, because there's something else that's going on that's not quite finished and completed as of yet. And potentially your person may feel like they're afraid to put themselves out there to come across to you, because they've been through so much in another situation. They're trying to regain their confidence, or even just to feel stable on their own. Healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents, and so they have healed them, or they're healing them, or they haven't had the chance to heal the family issues as of yet, if they do have a long-term relationship with someone. What else for Aquarius? Finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life. Release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. So somebody is releasing their ex, or I'm getting expectations. Someone's needing to release their expectations about a particular situation. Wow. Religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. So potentially, you know, this could be all coming into play. There could be karmic lessons, especially here with the Tower. You know, these are very very prominent, especially here with the sun wanting to show itself as well. Yeah, there's a lot going on here, guys. So I'm just going to pull from either, I'm not going to pull, sorry, from the Soulmates in Separation Unspoken Love Messages, and see what either you want to say to your person or what do they want to say to you. So you may have felt incredibly let down by this person, but also they've probably been let down by another situation as well, feeling relatively vulnerable right now. Potentially they've been their feelings have been pretty blocked, like they've not been able to come forward towards you and communicate. I feel like it's kind of as if the thing that I'm getting is someone like having their hand over someone's mouth, as it were, like preventing them from opening their mouth, from talking, and they've just been stuck in their head and they realise that their mouth is free. You know, they can untrap themselves in their mind, their mouth is actually available, and they can get themselves out of something and eventually speak up about what is going on. They may feel like there's no communication between you because they felt like they couldn't speak up, but now they will eventually be able to. But they just felt like, I don't know, I just felt like there's a lot of pride and ego kind of in the way. And oh wow, I just seen that. My pride and ego led us astray. Like I didn't honestly see that. Gosh. So wow, okay. I just felt I was saying that because of the Devil card, but wow, what do we get for Aquarius? I feel like someone definitely tried to keep someone else in a lower vibration by overindulging them. Manipulation. I have not given up on you, even though it may seem like it. And this is crazy because I feel like this is something that they may be even saying to themselves, like not necessarily to you, because I'm getting this like with this Eight of Swords, like they may have felt like they had given up by being in another situation and that they were stuck and that they were trapped. And they're having this conversation with themselves and they're like, I have not given up on you, even though it may seem like it. So they're now realizing that it may seem like they've given up by staying in something else, but they haven't given up. They haven't given up on themselves and they haven't given up on you. Wow, that's coming through. I regret my past mistakes and wish I can have another chance with you. You accepted me for me, the good, the bad, the ugly. I couldn't do the same. Do you know what I'm also getting is that the other situation, like I'm getting is like a lot of temptation, of a lot of lust, potentially using intimacy, like using sex as a weapon. I'm getting, especially here with the Devil energy, and potentially like keeping someone around, like stuck in a situation. Maybe they've been even doing like black magic or like spells or something ridiculous like that, trying to keep someone kind of in, and the divine, the universe has come in and seen what's been going on and go, well, we're stopping that right now, and the tower's come in and a illumination of something has been coming through. This is not the way I wanted things to end. I wish I could go back in time. All those secrets I kept caught up with me, each and every last one of them. And then lastly, I struggle with love and expressing it. It just does not come easy for me. So yeah, this has been a very challenging situation for either you or your person. But I feel like things are absolutely going to be coming to light, and there's going to be some major kind of karmic changes I'm getting coming through, especially for the rest of October, with the rebalancing with the Libra and energy, with justice coming in. I just feel like there's going to be some sort of like karmic endings coming through, maybe the rest of this month and potentially next month as well, that things are really going to shake up and change. Because they have to, and they will do, because things have not been right. So yes, anyway guys, I hope that you have enjoyed the reading. If you did, please like, share, subscribe, leave us a comment. I greatly appreciate it, and obviously hit the notification bell so you guys can be alerted as to when I post a video. If you are interested in TikTok, then I am available on My Way Tarot 444. Okay guys, so please take care, and we'll speak to you again soon. So bye for now.